What is happening, everybody out there in Twitch land? My name is GM Dave, and I'm your host for Roleplay Gades. And I want to say on behalf of myself and cast of characters, thank you for coming on in today and welcome. I hope everyone's having a totally awesome day. I know I am. I'm surrounded by some wonderful friends of mine, so that is always a good time that is about to be had. So before we get everything started, I will always love introducing my friends. First, I'm going to introduce from the top, Miss Heidi Hogarten, who is playing Adita.
Hey, hey.
And next to her is our good friend Mars playing Nico Valborda.
Sup?
Ooh, potato time indeed. And next, our new scion to the table. She's been with us for a couple of weeks now. Please, everyone, welcome Kez, who plays Fortuna Valmihin. And just below her, you know him, you love him. He loves lamb, though. Ceres.
What?
Played by our good friend Slavinus.
Where?
Right there.
Ah, I see him. He looks pretty.
He looks very handsome. He must work out.
No.
And now we have our beloved friend and fellow streamer. Make sure you check her out. The one and only Shadow Shura, who will be portraying Theodora Valshim.
Happy to be here.
Yo, what is happening, my man Starglass? Giving you a quick shout out there. So, before we begin our festivities, of course, we have to all roll for that wonderful, beautiful F-bomb. So, roll a D20, everyone.
Adita. At least you got your one out of the way early.
Ooh,
we
wait.
tied!
Okay, we got to do a round of rollies here between Fortuna and Theodora. Who gets the F-bomb? One more D20 roll.
Fortuna.
Oh!
I was like, oh, it's 7. I can be at 7. Nope. I cannot beat a 7. It's fine.
Let's be honest, she's probably going to get it anyway.
Hey.
I mean, true freaking story.
No, but
Fair.
truth be told is I stole the last
Yeah.
F-bomb. That was on me. That was on me.
Should we start letting GM Dave roll for it?
Nah, that's
No.
okay.
You could just
The
accidentally
F-bomb-
take it.
The F-bomb is for you guys. I made one mistake. Once.
I know.
Once. So let's go ahead and roll that intro and get ready for another adventure of the Burnished Band. And what button? Oh yeah, this button over here. Ha!
The rise and fall of empires drives Arcanis. Their petty dramas played out against the backdrop of civilizations. Peaceable halflings, Insector de Sori and Ilhuan, they were all of them wiped out by the unstoppable force of reptilian Sethragor, whose magic twisted the elemental lords to forge the Elori. Elf-like children of nature, enslaved by Sethragoran might, abused by their cruel creators, the Elori revolted. They carved out a time of peace and order on Onara, a time when gods walked the earth. But peace is not the story of Arcanis. Ancient ships brought the humans to Onara. They slew the Elori gods, all but one. The human kingdoms rose and fell, and a dark human power grew in a mandragore. The sorcerer king who drew magic and power to him with unnatural might. In his arrogance, a curse was laid. The infernal hordes spewed forth across the world, crushing human, dwarf, and Elori in their wake. Rising to meet them, a last alliance of humanity, the Koryani Empire, forged in a time of legend. But the age of legends is long past, and the Koryani Empire is fading. The Elori of the Vast would return. The Sorcerer King, Lady Mandragore, sends black ships to capture all with arcane potential. Sethragor gathers power in dark machinations, and the human nations point swords at one another. Now, the mortal future is at stake. Heroes must choose the greatest good as often as the lesser of two evils. Arcanis, the world of shattered empires.
Oh.
Where we last left our heroes, it was no dramatic cliffhanger. It was no fight for their lives. Instead, they were wheeling and dealing at Sergei's never-ending wonders. Because whenever you shop at Sergei's, everything you get is new. After showing a very much a flamboyant show for his potential new patrons, you all offloaded much of the treasures that you have acquired throughout your travels, and you got quite a bit of money as a result of it. So now people are getting ready for the festival. Tomorrow it should be in full swing. This day is still yours. What would you all like to do?
We just put a lot of money down on a pearl so that I could sit here and identify everything.
Yes, that is very important.
Yes, that is very
You
important.
keep your hands to yourself, witch.
Yeah, I agree with that. Keep your hands to yourself. No touch.
Theodore is just gonna.
I love when Theodora.
Ah, I also love when Theodora. And then.
All right, can you guys hear me again?
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay, my internet
And
decided to
then-
say, she's
It's
going
always
to lean
somebody's
over.
turn.
She's gonna lean over on Todd, just like put an arm over her.
Yes, keep talking. That way it gives me time to open up the books I forgot to open before we started.
Quick! Somebody stall for
Quick,
the
a
DM.
distraction! Quick, a distraction! Ceres, look, lamb!
Where? Play me off, Charlie.
Who the hell's Charlie?
That's
He
fine.
made a magical
guess-
bridge.
I guess we'd find a secluded spot away from everyone where we could actually identify these things without prying eyes.
I mean, we could just go back to the hotel. There was food
That-
there.
That is also a truth.
You know, I like food. Food is good.
We had
I
some
also like
amazing
good.
breakfast there,
Very
courtesy of
good.
our wonderful
I liked
GM.
that pastry.
I like
And the
your
sounds
pastry.
breadsticks.
More
I also
mimosas
like
and
meat
pastries.
Do you want to say that again with your mouth to my face, Ceres?
What?
Yeah.
Sorry, that was the sword.
Excuses.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see what that sword is.
No.
Mhm.
He says no. Do you say no?
Can we roll persuasion?
I don't know what that was, but I think it
No.
was a no.
That was a no.
No. Okay.
No,
It was
that
a
was-
no.
that was
He
a
said no. They said no, and the permission is very important. I was taught this many years ago.
What if you continue to hold it?
What if I hold you?
Don't let go
Excuse
of me.
I can't let go of him.
Well, that's
There.
fine. You don't have to let
It-
go of him.
What pronouns do you like?
I would prefer they and them.
Okay, them.
Them. Okay. Well, you can still hold on to them.
Them?
You could.
Okay,
You could still hold on to them and just
I
let.
am holding on to them.
Yes, and you could put it on the floor and you
No,
let our.
that's not holding on to them.
You're still holding on to them. You're just letting our friend here do her thing, and you're still holding on to them.
What do you think? They don't say anything.
Then-
I only
then let's
want you
give
to
it a
hold
shot.
me.
What?
I only want you to hold me.
Okay, but they want to look at you.
Fine.
No.
No, you could look at
No.
the.
I don't make the rules. They do. Them do.
Now call me your precious.
Precious. What?
Oh boy.
Fortuna's just looking. I am sure that I've got some ideas of what potentially cursed objects would do.
Mm-hmm.
By the way,
I'm
Ceres.
so sorry.
Well, I would like to. Ah, damn it!
The yawn train continues.
So, one of the recaps from that I forgot to mention last week, while you were dozing off and people were kindly eating away, this is what Slavinus knows, not Ceres. But
Okay.
Fortuna wanted to just take a quick peek into Ceres's mind, and she heard a couple of voices going on in there at once.
I said that. No one listens.
So, just had to put that out there. So, I take it we return to the Stiletto de Rosa, so you
Yes,
can
fine.
relax for probably the day. As you're walking in, you see the concierge from the previous evening looking at all of you. Is like, okay. He says, hello, everyone. I just would like to apologize for my outburst. I thought I saw something the other day that apparently was all in my head, and I do apologize. My actions is not indicative of the service here of the Stiletto de Rosa.
That is fine. And you know how you can make it up to us? If we had several plates of food in front of us while you apologized, that would be even better.
I can have food sent up. Is there anything in particular you want? Or would you like to
There
try
is a
our
very
cheese boards?
particular type of lamb that is sliced and served on a plate and delivered to the room.
I don't think we have anything like that, but we do have a lamb sausage.
That is good enough.
Theodore would
It's
nod and says, the
slicing it.
pastries were also amazing this morning.
Lamb.
Oh, we are so glad you liked the pastry, sister. So glad you loved them.
What?
Theodora would just kind of reach over, pat his shoulder. It's okay. The stress gets to all of us sometimes.
And with the festival going on and everything is running all over the place, people are asking so much of everyone else.
Breathe. There we go.
Yes, okay. So I'll have some
Is
food
this what
sent up
people
right
are
away.
Like in this city?
She'll nod to both of them.
All right.
I'll leave this room.
You are
I mean, you
all...
don't have to leave the room.
As you guys are walking
Go
up
up to the
towards the room, you get in there. There are, you notice that some of the pillows have been rearranged a little bit. You see that some of the blankets that was taken out are now folded neatly back. It looks like this place has been nice and laundered for you.
Somebody touched my blanket and my pillows. Somebody touched my blanket and my pillows. I know somebody's been in here. I can smell their stink on the room.
Sorry,
Peter.
that was me.
Theodora's just gonna go over, put her hands on Adita's shoulders. It's okay. They just cleaned the
okay.
rooms here.
I don't like other people in my bedroll. Why were they doing this?
Because
Why did they come in here when we weren't watching? Why didn't we post a guard? What's wrong with us? They're gonna get us. They're gonna get
does
us.
anyone else want to try and explain?
I'll
It's
explain.
absolutely ridiculous.
Not you.
Don't look at me. That's gonna be on you,
Oh.
Fortuna.
Adita, it's okay. He's gonna
Why me?
go over. Adita, it's okay. They only put scorpions under the beds. We know this. We did that. Remember the time that we were on patrol that one time and the spies came in and they put
we
scorpions
don't
under the
let him
beds? We check
explain
under the
sh-
beds. No
Ah!
scorpions. It's all good now.
Ceres, let's go put scorpions in their beds. That's a great.
Oh,
I like this
no.
idea. I'll go find scorpions.
I think you need a bed to make bed scorpions, and there are no beds around here. Just a lot
I
of pillows.
bet you that soft, squishy little concierge has a bed somewhere.
Please don't put a scorpion under his bed.
Let's get some scorpions.
Oh, I am worried about leaving these two alone in the hotel.
No, you should never fear that. What you should fear is leaving us together with all of you in the hotel. You should let us do our thing together out of the hotel. in the field outside the city. I
You
got
know what?
Adita, don't you worry.
Part of me's like, yeah, sure, but the other part of me is like, they're not gonna go outside.
Hey, GM Dave, what's the likelihood of finding
Can I insight Celeste?
scorpions in Sweet Savona? I mean,
It would
I'm
be
fairly
Actually-
certain that Adita would have a sense of what the local flora and fauna would be like in this region.
Apparently, if this is based off of Spain, scorpions can be found throughout Spain, and they have two venomous species.
Oh God.
This is more based out of oh god, Italy.
Where in Italy, it's very important.
There's a lot
Doesn't
of Italy.
matter.
Yes, the place with all the gondolas.
The place with all the
Venice?
gondolas.
Venice, jeez. My brains.
That's
The
fine.
gondola place. Good job. We're here for
Oh, this is
Carnival.
horrifying.
Oh man,
Apparently-
we should all play tired.
Fine.
No.
Can I insight Celeste before we get?
What
I should
are
incite some scorpions.
what are you inciting Ceres for?
When he was like, "Oh yeah, no, you should totally trust us, and we'll totally go out of the city and won't hurt anyone."
I mean,
Oh,
you can insight all you want. Ceres is being 100%. That's the issue with Ceres. I'm 100% serious the majority of the time. Whatever
I
he
know.
says, he very believes.
I know. I
most
rolled
of
a
the time.
6, so it's like, yeah, no, he's fine.
Yeah, we'll go outside the city. It'll all be fine. You guys enjoy yourselves. I think I know where we can find scorpions.
Yeah.
It will be a very difficult check to find scorpions within the city.
You say that.
I
So
actually think we
since
could go to
it would be hard to find scorpions, I think Ceres and I need to go explore.
Okay. So, all right, hold that thought. Fortuna, what are you looking at first? Because they're having a conversation in the room, but you wanted to identify some items.
Whatever it is they throw at me to identify, because we got to go down a list here.
The crown and the scepter, for sure.
And the obsidian swords.
Yes.
All right, what's first, Fortuna?
The crown.
You mean the helm? Sorry.
The helm. Yeah, sorry, helm. Something that goes on the head that was found with the stick thing.
Oh, the bucket hat.
Yeah, that.
All right, here comes the first thing.
Ooh.
There you go. I put it in the chat, not in the Roll20 chat.
So she's kind of moving it around in her hands. Well, this would make my job very difficult.
Well, how you figure?
Well, this thing basically keeps folks from prying into your thoughts if you don't want them there. Or at least it makes it very hard.
As Adita and I leave, I take the helmet.
No. we need to return
No,
this.
she looked into my heads without the permissions. I don't like it. This is mine now.
Theodora's
back.
gonna take the helm. No,
Ah.
we need to return this.
Do we have to though? That's always
Yes.
the question. I don't like this. Adita, I know where we can get scorpions. Let's go at the concierge if there's a place that sells aminals.
There's a knock on your door at this time.
Mm-hmm.
As we open it. What?
You see a young man, tan skin, curly hair, and holding a rather large tray that has a selection of charcuterie. For Ceres, that's different meats, and a variety of cheeses, as well as some crackers and bread.
I'm gonna reach over Ceres and pick up the tray to keep it out of his arm's reach.
I'm gonna point at the charcuterie board and be like, "What's that called?"
That is that is prosciutto.
Ah, no, what's the hot thing
Bless
called?
you.
It's called a cheese and charcuterie board, sir.
Ah, I don't like charcuterie. That's very weird. We're gonna go. Get out of the way.
Oh,
All right,
I'm
more
sorry.
lamb sausage for us.
What?
What?
Yeah, that's right, Ceres. There's lamb on here. So,
Adita, we should
no,
hang
go
out a
ahead.
little bit.
No,
Relax.
no, 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 Ceres. You
pick our
wanted
backs
to
up.
walk. You wanted to go first.
Ceres,
no.
we have important business.
What's it gonna be, Ceres? You taking a walk or you staying for food?
oh, and also we have some Savona Red for you as well. It's a lovely red wine, a little bit of sweet.
Grab it out of his hands. Mine. What's this? It's liquid. I don't want. I'll trade the liquid for the sausage.
Well, are you gonna stay here or are you gonna go, Ceres? That's
It
the question right
depends.
now.
I don't want to go. Adita, what are we doing?
All right, so I have an idea, Ceres.
Yes.
No.
Okay. This concierge said that whatever we need in this city, he'll get, right?
Yes.
Okay. I have an
no.
idea.
Oh no.
I like this idea.
Why don't we save ourselves the effort of going on some useless scorpion chase around the city
Yes.
and order scorpions?
I like this. It's a weird plan. I like weird plans.
Y'all are
Here's your
door
bottle. Let's
dashing
stay.
scorpions. My God.
They're gonna get probably DoorDash scorpions. Something they're being dead and fried.
Live scorpions. Small ones. Really small. Not the big ones with the big
Wait,
fat
if you okay,
little
can we
angry
just
ones.
can we just agree that if you're going to DoorDash scorpions, you're not going to use it on the poor guy you're DoorDashing them from?
I'm sorry, no hablo español.
All right. So I don't even know what's going on anymore, everybody. So
Fortuna's just gonna
Day,
take like
friends.
she's just gonna take a couple of cheese cubes in one hand and start inspecting the rod with
Thank you for the
the
glass.
Yep. That's just
Hey.
this is our life now.
can I have some of that cheese? I would like the stinky stuff, preferably goat. I have very
I forgot you
refined
were alive.
taste.
You don't
And she
need
looks
a
over at
goat's
Harley.
Is.
You can have some of the cheese, but can I ask you a favor?
We all know that you're going to ask me to do something. This does not constitute as a favor. It constitutes as a command.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I'm trying to be polite about it.
What do you want?
And she hands him some of the prosciutto. She's like, "Can you get me a couple scorpions just to calm them down?"
Ugh. What do I look like? A wilderness adventurer? And he points to Adita.
I resemble that remark.
You look like a
Ugh.
clown. Let's be honest. And there could be worse things I could ask you to do than to get a couple scorpions.
Fine, I'll get some scorpions. Do you want the demonic kind or the regular kind?
What?
The
Demonic.
regular kind, I really don't want to deal with the repercussions of if we let infernal scorpions loose in this hotel.
Oh no.
I think it would be fun.
Oh.
All right. Foot, 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 foot. Lazily, he flies on out.
I have just devil dashed you scorpions instead.
That's amazing. Can this be a thing?
All right, I take it back. I like your little shit.
So
Alright.
what do I see with this rod?
All right.
I'll tell you what you see with that rod.
Did anybody else hear that?
What?
I don't know. I just heard kind of a weird, sort of bassy voice mumbling something I could just barely make out.
They said that my food is here. I'll be right back.
Oh.
Speaking of
Speaking
devil
of
dashing
door-
your scorpions, hey folks, don't forget to use DoorDash for all your arthropod needs. Are we really just paralyzed waiting for
We're waiting
Ceres
for
is
it's
Uber Eats.
fine.
Yeah, because I see GM Dave is typing and then he deletes it, then types.
That makes me so nervous, guys.
Nervous
I
about we're
hate
gonna
it.
what we're gonna
Hate it.
hold it. The thing is we have to turn this stuff in, but it's good to know at
Listen.
least what we're turning in.
If I hit somebody with it, we could find out a lot faster. But let's not do that and say we did.
Right. No,
Wait,
it
but
don't
what
make
if we
sense.
do?
What if we don't?
Okay, but Theodora, hear me out on this. What if
Ooh.
we do?
There we go.
Oh. Ooh.
Huh.
Well, I mean, if you hit somebody with it, you might actually make them feel better. It's a
Yeah.
weird one.
Huh. We have a wand for that.
She just hands it
Oh.
over to Theodora.
Or
So-
her wand. Are the wand and the staff anywhere similar in make?
No.
Okay, I was just curious.
Wait, I have a great idea. Do Ceres next.
Like, actually identify Ceres?
I really love how your eyes got so big. I really thought they were going to fall right out of your face. You're cute, witch.
She's just kind of like, okay, I've been called worse.
Oh god. I guess the obsidian swords were next.
Yeah?
Oh shoot, that's right. Those.
Hang on while we derail the GM yet again. Folks, please
Right.
mark your calendars for April 7th, 2022, the day GM Dave lost control of the party.
Oh, what do you mean
Or the
this
day he realized he lost control.
Yeah, there we go.
I had control of the party?
Well, you
You had a-
managed to get us all together on the same night.
You had
That's a start.
Yeah,
That is true.
We are a party all by ourselves.
So
There were child issues involved at one point.
There
If
were
the-
some complicated allegations too, but I think we know how to resolve that.
Okay, this was an easy one. If the obsidian gladii are used together, they each count as a magical +1 weapon, but they have to be used
Ooh.
together.
Huh.
That's kind of cool.
I think that sounds like Nico's gonna have a really good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
And she holds him out to Nico.
I'll just, I'll sort myself out in a few minutes.
Nico,
I mean,
Okay then.
hey, I'm saying this as your friend and a fellow soldier. You might want to sit down and pull this blanket across your lap for a minute, all right, man?
Excuse me.
All right. Now let me go on to this next.
Shit, that was great. You win.
By the way,
Okay.
Theodora, are you gonna remember you have the staff like you have the wand?
She's gonna remember she has the staff exactly the way she remembers she has the
Well,
wand.
here's the thing. We did take the contract to return these items. Like, we're getting paid for the return of these items. You guys remember that, right?
They didn't make any specifications about usage.
No, I mean, we could probably use them in a situation, but we have to return them, i.e. take them back.
So what I'm hearing is that Ceres shouldn't touch them.
Right.
Okay, I see. I'm fine with Ceres not
Okay.
touching things.
That's fine.
Explicitly not touching them.
Now, is this person who you have to return it to here in town?
Yes, they're at my temple. That's why I'm like, we kind of made a deal with my temple. That's probably I want to remain in good standings with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I also kind of need to go to my temple regarding that very vision I had.
What? I thought you said that was just a nightmare, just a
No-
normal
Nope,
bad dream.
That was not a bad dream.
I knew it. surrounded by freaking curses.
Well, you know I've been cursed since day one.
Okay, but I thought that was just a figure of speech and you were just bitching about the Legion like everybody else.
Partially.
So there is
You
a knock.
Koryani are weird.
There's a knock on the door.
Okay.
DoorDash?
Devil Dash.
I already got my scorpions, but thanks.
All right. You open the door, and wearing his toga to signify, and the color of brown to signify himself as a servant, you see before you Decimus. Hello, my friends. I hope everything is okay. I heard there was some sort of nasty encounter last night. So I figure I would meet you here at this establishment. It was not very difficult to find you. I went to the church of Larissa this morning, and they directed me here.
Out of character. Decimus was the guy we talked to about this stuff, or was that someone else?
He was the guy who hired you.
Okay, I thought so. I was like,
May-
let me just confirm before I open my mouth.
So he motions for himself to enter.
Yes, Theodore would let him enter. It's like, it's good to see you. I'm glad you were
And
able
he-
to find us safely.
Thank you. And hold on. Wait right here. I wish to talk to them first. And you see that there is another servant, but in a tunic, who seems to be a little bit more muscular, and he's holding a chest in his hands. And Decimus walks in, says, "So, what were you able to find the contents of the crate that went missing that belonged to my lord?"
Well, you're just in luck. We were just securing the helm and the staff. She kind of like holds the two out.
Okay, but I believe there was another item in there.
Well, it seems that it was broken.
Did you keep?
Yeah,
Parts?
the urn didn't make it.
We have
Oh.
the parts of it. That is true. We kind of show him the shattered remains of the urn.
Oh,
I mean, it wasn't our fault, if that helps. Not that you're going to believe us, but
well,
There you go.
you would be surprised. Please, what happened in your investigation?
Out of character. We didn't talk about if we were gonna tell him this.
Shh.
Well,
Okay, you can't
Theodora,
talk.
now we're going to need to have some nonverbals going around the party. So Adita is going to make desperate eyes at Theodora that go something like this.
Yeah. Theodore's be like,
So
looks to Nico.
you know what, Theodora, give me an insight check
Okay. Yeah. Wait, on who? On him or?
on just in general.
Okay. We forgot to have a very important conversation. Hey, there we go.
Or the story just got interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, nicely done, Dora.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so Theodora, as you're in front of Decimus, you get Adita, like, you get the hint that she's trying to communicate something to you, a la Legion talk.
Right. Legion hand sign.
So please understand that whatever you say in here, in the name of Sarish, I will not tell anyone else unless it brings people to harm.
Fortuna hears that and just looks over her cards.
What is Nikos' expression? By I love how I'm the one put to talk to him. Okay. Well, in our investigation, we honestly arrived when everything was more or less taken care of. tragic incidents happen at this what den? This den
Warehouse?
of thieves? This den
Oh.
of thieves? No, we're talking about when we went to go find the guy and we found the bodies everywhere.
Oh, that you went to a den of thieves and there were bodies, correct?
Right.
Okay.
And we found the items there. Amidst the bodies, and we had no idea what was going on.
All right. Roll me
That's technically not a lie.
Not, yeah, that's fair.
You are concealing.
You are concealing, yes.
Go ahead and give me a bluff check.
Okay.
With advantage, right?
Sorry about that. Apparently, the restaurant put the wrong name on in order. So.
Huh. +3. Yeah.
He's like, my dear, please, you can be candid with me. You can be honest. If you're protecting someone, I do understand, but please tell me the truth.
That's the rest is eating. We had a giant cockroach. It was very weird. It spoke to us.
Mm.
I don't know what that was about.
Giant cockroach?
Yeah, it was very weird.
He's young, and apparently Ceresan puberty is complicated at best.
Hold on, I need to roll a thing real quick to see.
I'm so worried about that.
I have to roll a thing because the thing is, this is
Roll all over
someone
my thing.
kind of with her, not in the same faith, but on the same level her. So I'm like, she gonna actually lie to this guy's face with like just flat out.
Please, hold on. A giant cockroach thing spoke to
Yeah, that's very weird words. I
Hmm.
don't know. I wanted to kill it. We didn't end up killing it. I don't know. This is very weird.
you. Was the giant cockroach thing sentient?
What's that mean? Yeah, it said some things. I said it said some things. Weren't you listening? This sausage is very good. We should order more.
Well, I rolled to see how likely it was for Theodore to flat out lie to this guy's face, and it's not happening.
Well-
Yep.
So-
Theodore would take a deep breath, and be like, "Well, we genuinely didn't know what was happening. We got the staff and the helm there, and were met with the sight of pure carnage and violence, and had to take our investigation further in order to try and understand what was going on. And that
Okay.
led us down a very deep and interesting rabbit hole, to say the least. It seems that there may have been something curious that was in those vases, the urn. And at that, she's going to try an insight to see if he may have known what was in the urn.
Go ahead, give me an insight check.
Roll 20, give me a break!
Now, we both know that Roll20's not doing that. You forgot to pray to Saint Armor Guy.
Other guy, please. Someone gave Ceres inspiration. I'm like, oh god, we're gonna need it tonight for the
Well,
fight.
Ceres has an inspiration, but TTRPG has an open one. Would you like to use it, Theodora?
Oh my God.
Would you like to
Oh.
use your inspiration? No?
Yes, I'd like to use
Yes!
inspiration, please.
Okay.
Thank you, TTRPG guy.
Go ahead, Theodora. Give me another insight check.
Roll 20 is just being a pain in the butt.
Oh my God, it hits you.
It hates me tonight.
Thanks, Seppi Snake.
Could
Wow.
I try rolling for her?
Okay, no. She was the one who's actively engaged in this conversation. So,
I mean, if you want to roll for yourself, off in the corner.
Nico, give me an insight check just for yourself. Let's see what happens. Okay. You can definitely tell that at the sound of this, he is very surprised. He is taken. There's no hint of subterfuge. He is genuinely being honest in his reactions. So, the cockroach thing came from the urn?
It seems like it.
What? No, it was sitting on the ground. What's wrong with you?
It seems. By the way, there was something in the sewers that we have no idea how it got there or what it was doing there. And she kind of tells them what they came across, that monster that was just chilling out there for who the heck knows what reason.
Let's see if he
Oh,
knows what
that
that
horror.
is.
That horror, yeah.
Oh, an
He's really
Odyuke?
fine. Wait, what?
An Odyuke. Those are commonly known as trash monsters. They are large aberrations, I believe. They're not from the prime material plane, but they tend to gravitate towards the sewers or other big trash areas, landfills, things like that.
Yeah, that. Okay, well, at least it makes sense why it was there now. But we may have to kind of clean out the sewers every so often if those are hanging out in there. It kind of
Well-
proved to be a problem.
Unfortunately, I do not work in civil engineering.
Right. Regardless, we did more investigation and it seems that something had hatched from there.
And this creature spoke to you.
Yes.
But what did it want?
Be left alone.
Tentacle me.
Not that, the other thing. The thing we spoke with, Adita.
Well, you were talking about the goober you.
Right. We were talking about. Well, we're
Hated that
past.
thing too.
We're past that. We took care of that. The sentient. What the heck did we talk to? By the way, did it tell us what it was?
I don't have anything in my notes about what it was.
It was called an Ilhuan.
Ilhuan. That's what it was.
Oh, there you go. Dang.
Oh, which makes sense with all the other items.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything makes sense now.
Oh man, I'm not very
yeah.
smart.
As far as I know, they were peaceful and just wanted to be left alone to go underground and exist in their own, not bother anyone, not have any issue with people. And our dear friend here, she kind of motions to Fortuna, actually made it so that they would keep their word.
There was a rumor that someone else was seen with your group. Interesting.
Who was seen with our group?
He indicates to Fortuna.
Oh, okay. That's right. Fortuna was not originally part of our group.
No, Fortune 500 joined soon after.
Right.
So, this creature just wants to be left alone. But where did it originally come from? That part I don't understand.
Oh, it killed a man and stole his body.
I'm gonna
This
glance.
sausage is delicious.
Yeah, I'm gonna glance over to Theodore and just kind of make that sign of, "Do you need help?"
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as here's the thing, she had her planned response, and then Ceres said that. So as soon as Nico looks over at the door, she's just gonna give that look of help, please.
Ceres is always the monkey wrench in everyone's plan.
Please.
Don't you worry.
No plan survives contact with Ceres.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Rule 3 of the Legion.
All right, so I'm gonna take a piece of bread and just
You
shove it in
can't
Ceres's
prepare
mouth
for
first.
the lizard.
Yeah, I'm gonna shove some bread in Ceres's mouth first, and then just kind of step up. Look, here's the thing. There was a lot of stuff that happened that we weren't too sure what was going on. I mean, the whole cockroach, bug, Juani thing. Yeah, near as we can tell, it hatched. Like whoever got the urn must have gotten hit by one of the eggs or something, and it just took them over.
Oh yeah, wasn't like the urn full of eggs anyway, and then yeah.
And it just wants to be left alone.
As far as we know, and it was being as truthful as we could determine, it just wanted to be left alone to try and rebuild its civilization that was once lost.
And as far as I understand, like it was under some kind of like command to obey or something. I don't know. Fortuna knew some kind of thing that like made sure that it couldn't break its word to like go be left alone and not bother us anymore.
You made it commit to a Ceretian oath?
Yeah, that.
Ah, I see. Excuse me, my lady. And he bows to Fortuna. I was not aware of one of the awakened. I do apologize for that.
Yeah, she's awake. We're all awake. What's wrong with you?
No, Ceres, he doesn't mean it like that.
Oh, I don't know what he means then.
I'll explain
Although-
when you're older.
Ah, it's always when I'm older.
But
Never
yeah,
now.
so that bug thing, it agreed to the oath voluntarily. Near as we can tell, it's gone. All that's left was the staff, the helmet, and, well, the urn broke.
Would you say it was your
'cause
staff
everything
and
in
magic
there.
helmet?
Yes, the staff and magic helmet.
The staff and magic helmet.
Staff and magic helmet.
So this creature was from an old civilization that
had staff and magic
escaped-
helmet.
escaped the genocide?
With staff and magic helmet.
Your
Yeah.
lizard is
Seems
most
like it.
peculiar.
As far as we understand, that is what seems to have happened.
After it
Well-
took its staff and magic helmet.
Magic
Why?
helmet.
So, it seems that this was a very peculiar adventure. I have been given a certain authorization. If you would like, you can keep the staff and the helmet. Just make a vow before myself to never speak of this to anyone else, because I don't think anyone else would be able to understand.
Sorry, wait, speak of what?
Wow. Basically a
I-
promise.
I trust in your discretion. Now, would you all like to be paid?
Now we're having a good conversation.
Yes.
All right, so I'm listening.
He turns around and he opens the door, and the gentleman with the chests comes on in. I believe the terms were 300 gold per person, but I am sorry, and he indicates to Fortuna, you were not part of the original agreement.
That's perfectly fine. I came in later as part of a mission that I was on of my own.
Very good, my lady. So, 300 gold pieces for you four. Go ahead, guys, and mark that down.
Yay!
Now, should I mark down Ceres's and mine also?
Probably.
If he wants you to.
What? It doesn't taste very good.
Do you
Yeah.
want?
What's this?
We
Nico,
got-
I got another bag.
All right, I'll hang on to it, Ceres.
Thank you.
Given the sensitivity of the issue we dealt with, it
I'm
may
here
be
for
best
your
if we
issues.
held off. It may be best if we held on to this and spoke of this to no one. She's agreeing to the vow to not speak and for they can keep the
So
item.
what you're saying is that in exchange for not talking to people, we can keep stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, I am a huge fan of not talking to people. This is great. Yes, I don't want to talk to anybody.
Thank you for your discretion. Now, please I believe you are going to remain for the festivities.
Very much so. Well,
Enjoy
I
your
am.
enjoy your time in Savona. It is a wonderful, magical place.
Are we in Savona or Tahiti? Because I just had a weird flashback.
Peter would smile graciously and thank him and says, maybe we'll run into each other during the festivities.
The plane,
Who
boss, the
knows?
plane.
I mean,
He
it's
takes
fine.
a bow.
Fine.
I leave you all here. Take care, my friends. And Decimus leaves.
Woot. All right,
Oh,
now,
Bye.
now who wants the staff? Because I have a wand already.
I do.
No.
stress.
Ceres, no, you definitely don't have enough hands or tails for that.
I should have taken
Nope.
prehensile tail.
Theodora, wouldn't the staff be better for you?
Yeah.
What's the difference between the two?
A
What does the
staff
staff
is
do?
bigger and requires more hands. Hands.
What does the staff do?
Healy things.
Yeah, it basically heals
You're
on
like
a strike.
wounds. Wait, I have.
It's a healing staff of bashing. That's terrible. The bashing staff of healing.
Wait, do I
Sir,
have to
it
hit
is a magical
people?
bludgeoning stick of healing. Thank
Do
you.
I
Oh,
have
thank
to,
you.
Do I have to hit people to heal them? Is that
Yep.
what that is?
Got a whole
No.
Okay,
baseball
I
bat
didn't
that
think
thing
so.
Bop!
I think you could just cast it.
But did we make you believe you could?
Yes, for a second there. I had to reread the.
My work here is done.
It's like, okay, so this is 8 charges per day, cure heal wounds. But the same can be said for the other thing, isn't it? The Wand of Cure Wounds?
Excuse me.
Yes, it has Wand of Healing. They're both cure light wounds, aren't they?
Yup.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I'm like, why it's redundant if I have both. I mean, I'll hold on to the staff if someone else wants the wand.
I'll take it.
No.
So,
Oh, maybe.
what
If I-
will you
Figure
all
it
be
out.
doing
I'll
for
figure it
the?
out.
Yeah, the wand probably better for a detour myself, so we can just
Yeah.
run up to Ceres and heal him. when he
Right,
starts getting
yeah,
hit.
exactly.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. I think it's probably useful for either of us, Nico.
You want to hang on to it for now?
Sure, that's fine. I can
Yep.
I can get into some mischief and start distributing
Heals.
I don't know goodness or something.
Well, if you poke him really hard,
Yeah. No, here's the thing with that detail, it could totally be the staff of bash healing.
It is not a staff of bashy healing. This is my stabby poker of feel good.
Yeah, I believe it. So
It's my feel good stick, and y'all like it.
You're not wrong.
Yes,
Yeah.
Ceres.
No, nothing.
all right. So, who wants to wear the helmet?
I'll wear the helmet.
part of me thinks that we need to make sure he does not wear that helmet.
Actually, that might help with the voices in his head.
You know,
It's potentially
Would
the
it?
case.
Perfect. I get the helmet.
hang
Ceres
on,
puts on the
Ceres.
helmet.
No, I hold it over his head. Just hang on, wait, hang on, wait. Okay, so we know the sword's causing an issue.
Mm-hmm.
We also know that Ceres isn't the best using his head. Would this really help him?
Yes. We have three
What do we
votes.
have?
I
What do
get
we have
three
to
votes for
roll?
yes.
What do we have to roll to figure this out?
This is all up to you. There's no roll required.
No,
Yeah,
we're
nothing.
trying to figure out if the helm would actually help with the item. Like we're trying to puzzle out if it will help.
Curses usually fall under religion. I'll take a knowledge religion check.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I'll do one too.
I definitely don't
Someone
know
else.
any religion.
Does
I'm
someone
good.
else want to give a shot? Because
I
At this point, I almost want to think that you've used all your ones, but Roll20 exists and Armor Guy is not here to protect us.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. Where's
Saint
religion?
Armor Guy, save us from thy ones.
Hey!
Wow.
Hey, there you go. See, if you pray to Saint Armor
Yes. Saint Armor Guy, please be with us.
So, from what you can tell, if the sword somehow makes him go berserk, the helmet may be able to cancel that out.
Okay.
So, seems like a good idea, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm here for that.
All right, let's do it.
All right. I'm slamming it on his head.
Ow!
And you see that the magic of the helmet kind of reshapes to be put onto his head. So you have put
cool.
this nice elven helmet on a Saracen.
That's not odd at all.
Wild.
He looks spiffy.
He does
I
look
feel
spiffy.
Hey.
You
Hey.
look pointy.
Yes.
Pointy's good, right? Like,
I don't
pointy
know.
sounds great.
I mean, I think Pointy's good for Saracen.
Pointy is very good for Saracen.
I think pointy is fine. You look pointy, Ceres.
I like it. What do you think?
I like it, boss. It makes you look very regal.
Ah, see, he said real, which is a good word.
And
I
that's
was told
something
to,
we all heard, so that's a little better on the... Alrighty, where we
Oh
go?
my.
Did somebody order a bag of scorpions?
Oh,
Right over
no.
here. Yep.
Did we ever actually order scorpions?
I
I thought
did.
we
The guy
just
when you
devil
left.
dashed them.
Yes, we did. Thank you.
He's back.
Thank you, Harley.
Oh,
Here you
dear.
go. They stung me a couple times. Luckily, I'm immune to poison.
Because you're fantastic like that.
No, because I'm a devil, and devils are immune to those sort of things.
I like the nonchalant devil.
And she kind of looks at Adita and Cerestri's like, you're scorpions.
Oh,
Okay.
This is gonna
no.
be such a good city.
Hold on.
Theodora
You
is
see
just-
Harlequin reach into your sack and pull out one scorpion and toss it in his mouth. And then he
Hey.
floats away.
I was gonna use that one.
I mean, fair payment.
Just ate Benny.
Poor Benny. Everyone, a moment of silence for Benny.
Benny was delicious.
Silence.
Shush. Okay, moments passed.
Good job,
Right.
Ceres.
My lady, if you don't need me anymore, I'm going to read my new copy of Hard in the Hinterlands, Volume 15.
Oh, dear.
That sounds delightful. And no, I don't need you at the moment. I think we're
Adita,
gonna.
did you read that one yet?
What? No.
Oh,
I would not have read that. I have no idea what Hard in the Hinterlands is like. That's a book? Is it? Is it a book? That sounds like a book that somebody probably. I gotta go.
It is excellent smut.
I think she's going to get her copy.
As Theodora feels bad that Theodora kind of feels bad that Fortuna didn't get anything. She's gonna offer Fortuna like 75 gold. It's
Here's
like for
2 gold.
for giving them a hand with their excursion.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, no, I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, you've been a big help.
Stress will see that and be like, would you like a sausage?
Thank you, Stress. She does happily accept the sausage.
Yeah.
And I'll slide 100 gold towards Fortuna also.
Everyone
I'm
loves
gonna
sausage.
casually try to hide this book literally in Theodora's mattress.
Right, right.
Oh, by the way, Theodora,
Mm.
give me my rifle back.
Oh, right. Theodora had his rifle. She was just kind of with herself.
Oh,
About to
by the
take
way,
off with his rifle.
mistress, I forgot to give you this. And you see he reaches into his vest and he pulls out a bag. He's like, your severance pay.
Oh, very nice.
It's 300.
Oh, he gave me severance pay?
200 gold.
Oh, well, she kind of hands the gold back to the others. I guess I'm good.
Okay. You're sure about
Gosh,
it?
I'm
then
so sorry.
You're
No,
good.
it's okay.
Ooh. Yeah.
Sure about it. Thank you so
Oh
much.
no.
He's gonna get into it. I
Steamy.
think that we should probably head out and just have a good day.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Theodora's gonna hold up a hand and say, I'm actually gonna go to the temple to try and figure out what was going on with what happened last night.
I'd like to see what kind of events are going on in town.
All
Hard
right.
for me to
I'd
stop
like
you.
to see where the concierge sleeps.
Oh dear. So this is where we split the party?
All right. So, who is doing what?
Alright, Theodora's gonna go to the temple.
Theodora, Temple. Got it. Making a note.
Ceres and Adita are apparently up to shenanigans. Where is
Ceres
Nika?
wants to try to go to the temple.
Yeah. Oh,
I want to
Ceres
see
wants...
how everyone plays Pinochle.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, I have to supervise the lizard.
You have
Okay,
to supervise
Ceres,
the lizard.
Ceres, if I take you to the temple, then you have to come with me to investigate the hotel.
Yeah. And we can meet that pretty lady again that you like.
I would like to go to the temple very much, please.
Love it.
Don't you have a gift for the pretty lady as well?
You do.
I
Is the box wrapped nicely, by the way, or is it like still kind of?
It's a nice wooden box made of rosewood.
Aw.
Theodora, you have to talk for me. I can't talk to her.
All right, I'll be your wingman. It'll be.
I stumble all over myself and feel stupid. I think she makes me
You're not-
stupid.
You're not stupid. She makes you flustered. There's a difference here.
At least you haven't told her she smells different when she's awake.
What?
What I kicked Ceres in the shins.
That was painful, but worth it.
There's more where that came from, and you know it.
All right. Nikos
okay.
and Fortuna, are you guys
Yeah.
coming with us, or
I was gonna go.
explore the
Do
city?
you want to watch the temple burn down?
Please don't burn the temple down.
It won't be on purpose.
I was actually going to go investigate what kind of just basically shenanigans are going on in the city as far as games and events.
Hmm.
Sure. You can do that. What about you, Nico?
Yeah, originally I was gonna make sure Theodora didn't go to the temple by herself because of all the weird stuff happening.
Mm.
But if Ceres and Adit are going with her, then yeah, she should be able to watch the two of them. Yeah, I'll just hit up the town.
Oh God.
All right.
Why are we leaving the one who was like, yeah, no, this will be fine. There's no issues.
No
It's
idea
your-
what you're talking about,
it's your
Theodora.
turn,
It's going to be
Theodora.
great.
I know it's my turn. It'll be fine.
All
It'll
right.
be so fine. So fun.
As you turn to exit out of the room after finishing your cheese, your charcuterie, and your... I almost said charcuterie because things. And enjoying a nice bottle of Savonin Red, Theodora turns, opens the door, and before you is a woman who apparently was about to knock. She has a shawl covering her face, and her hair is very much a pale white. and you can recognize the pointed ears of an Allori.
Oh, is this the one from last night?
Yep.
Oh no. I didn't think I'd have to face this.
Or
Theodore's gonna abruptly pause and then realize who she's standing in front of. And it's like, oh, hi.
Oh, I asked around for you. I do apologize if that seemed informal, but you left before the morning, and I was wondering if you were okay.
No, yes, I'm all right.
I didn't.
There is just no. There was just something that needed to be taken care of.
Celeste, do you like popcorn?
Apologies for leaving you so quickly. Normally, that's not something that happens, but it's odd circumstances.
Okay. And you know what? I'm gonna have her roll a quick D20.
In the meantime, I am
All
going
right.
to pull a bag of crunchy corn snacks out of my pack and offer some to Ceres and Nico and Fortuna.
Well,
Fortuna takes them and looks at this and says, "Fucked in more ways than one."
Theodore just gonna
hey!
Theodore's just gonna smile a bit, just be like, well, in lieu of my rudeness,
Well
if
played,
you're up for
Starglass.
it. All right. Finding my words. In lieu of my
Words are
rudeness this
cute.
morning, perhaps we can have dinner later? It was a very enjoyable evening.
I would really much like that. I'll see you later then.
Okay. I'll meet you in the dining hall then.
In the evening.
In the evening, yes.
God, have dinner.
Quote unquote
In the
dining
evening.
hall. Quote unquote dining hall.
Okay. So you all then go. Let's start
Yes.
off with Fortuna. And Nico, are you going together to go around town, or are you going individually?
I'm thinking probably stick near each other, not like walking like next to each other, but yeah, she wanders off. I'll just kind of wander somewhere else, but just keeping each other in eyesight.
Fair enough. All right. So, Fortuna, what are you doing?
I'm just looking for what sorts of events and things like that are going to be going on during the festival.
Okay, so we got a couple of different things going on here. You see many different booths, many different stalls being opened up. You do see a variety of signage that will indicate activities that are, just fun that will be present during the festival. There's going to be several wood cutting competitions because wood cutting competitions are for all the rage nowadays. There is also a wider area. You can see a lot of lumber that was set up and appears to be an obstacle course of some sorts. And most of these different places will also have a variety of prizes for all those who participate. You do see that there is a gargantuan tent erected in the center of the plaza where a majority of the festivities will take place. From what you can gather, this is probably where they're going to have their makeshift pub where people can come and get drinks during the festival. You see a variety. You do see some like smaller time people like developing, practicing certain things. It looks like, some card games that are going to occur as well. There is already erected a very nice, very elaborate booth dedicated or set up by the Temple of Larissa, where people can pay very, very small donations to receive a little Larissan blessing. Let's see.
Hey, size matters, okay?
There is also you do see one person. It's like, oh, hello, miss. Hi, I have a question for you. See, we're in a bit of a bind. I need to find somebody who could be a judge for a chili cook-off.
Me.
You're
Oh
not
wait, are they
there.
by themselves?
Actually, he
Yeah.
is uniquely qualified, but
Yeah,
oh
he is
well.
uniquely qualified. You do know of it. You do know him.
How
Enough time with
badly
him.
do you need a chili cook-off, Judge?
Oh, someone who can hold, basically someone who can hold the spice. Do you know anyone who eats a lot and that can take spicy things very well?
You're gonna have to get real cool with something real weird very fast. But I
This
may
is
know
Savona.
somebody.
This is Savona. A lot of people are cool about a lot of different things in Savona. There's no kink shaming here.
Then I may
Very,
know
very true.
somebody. I just may have to go get him from a nearby temple.
Ooh, can I put a name down?
Go ahead and put down stress for now.
Stress. Got it. Oh, okay. Thank you very much for this.
When's the cook-off?
It'll be around tomorrow during the noon festivities.
Good to know. I'll make sure to have him by, and I'm sure he'd be happy to eat whatever you put in front of him.
All
Be
right.
Very blunt.
Very, very, very.
There is also a very small dueling grounds that were erected. There seems to be some
You keep saying
like
that word.
you do see the dueling grounds. There seems to be wooden swords that are strewn about. A variety of different swords. You see what could have been qualified as Milesian swords, some Korani Gladii, even like some makeshift Kyo swords.
Huh.
But good luck trying to find a real one of those. All right.
She's gonna note that down because she figures that's something both Adita and Nico would really enjoy.
All right. And that's kind of the gist of some of the activities that are going to be taking place in the city.
Sounds good. I gotta go find Ceres and let him know that he's judging a chili cook-off.
All right. Nico, you were able to pick up a lot of similar things as Fortuna. Is there anything else in particular that you would like to do?
Honestly, just kind of checking to see just really what there is to do. But here in that dueling pit, I'll kind of wander over there and check it out.
All right. You do see an individual that's working the place. Kind of a tall, lanky fellow with some blonde hair. And he turns to you and goes, "Oh, hello, sir. I'm sorry we're not open just yet. I take it you'll want to have a hand at some of the duels that will take place tomorrow?"
Yeah, I might be interested. Probably know someone else who might be interested too.
It's all in good fun. We can pair you up with a friend, or you can go up for a random pairing. You see, we have these little kind of flowers that we put on the top of a helmet that we're going to put on you for your protection. And if someone knocks the flower off the head, that person who knocked the flower off will be declared the victor.
So we're aiming for the flower, not the person.
Oh, no. This is just something for fun and for sport. And if you're interested in some maybe underground activities, I can maybe find you some place where some money will exchange hands.
Well, now you see, that's a little more interesting.
I see. You're a man of a particular skill set. That's why I could not hear you coming up to me. So if you want, tomorrow evening, and he will give you a little note, meet at this location to be determined by the GM at a later time when he actually has time to come up with it. You shall meet there, and I'm sure you're going to find someone who might be worthy of a good sparring. We still use wooden swords there because we don't want anyone to die because, we're not barbarians. We're Coriani.
That's a fair point. Right,
So-
well, thank you for your time, and I might bring a buddy or two by tomorrow night.
If they have coin, they are more than welcome. Okay. Made a note. All right. Theodore, Adita, and Thres. You get to the temple, which is also the governor's place, or governess place. This is a massive structure, this ziggurat at the center of Sweet Savona. Tell me, Theodore, what are you here to do?
Now that I'm unmuted. No, Theodora is here
I mean,
to find a place of meditation and like connectivity with her deity to try and figure out what in the world that vision was.
Okay, gotcha. So, as you're around the temple, you do see many different people running about. The incense of this place is both sweet and floral. Everyone usually in a temple of Rissa, people would be talking, there would be flirting, but this is a very big festival, very important time
Right.
of year. But eventually you do find Oriana.
Yay!
Oriana says, "Cuz!"
Cousin, it's good to see you. Gives her a big hug.
Oh, are you here to help for the preparations, or are you here for something else?
A little of both. I'm actually here on behalf of my wonderful friend. She kind of motions behind her. Doubt is looking behind a column.
Adita, come here. And she walks up to Adita, takes Adita's head in her hands, and plants a nice big kiss on her lips.
Ooh.
do I roll for blush severity? I don't
Yeah.
know how this works.
Give me a wisdom save.
Oh,
Let's see what happens.
Adita with a wisdom save. This is gonna go really well, guys.
Is it a disadvantage?
Come on, roll 20. Don't let me down. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You're able to suppress your blush and not be overly glad.
I
I
mean,
love that description.
why not? Oh, posture.
So tell me, have you been enjoying the city and all the food? The food's amazing here.
I'm enjoying quite the festivities quite a little bit. We are going to enjoy them even more tomorrow. But I believe my friend has a little something for you.
Theodora made me eat fried meat sticks.
I
They
believe
were
my
nice.
I believe my friend has something for you, and she hip bumps Adita.
This is for you. Or Oriana.
Oh, that is so sweet. It's been a while since I received a present. Oh, she takes it, opens up. So, this is beautiful. This is so you. Thank you.
She picked it especially, just, something that would remind her of her.
Uh-huh.
Tell you what, I'll come by and visit you in your hotel room later, okay? And maybe you and me can go for a walk.
She would very much enjoy that.
Oh, by the way, Ceres, are you trying to escape or anything while this is all going on?
No, I'm too entertained.
Trying to order a pizza.
Okay.
Fair
All right.
enough.
But cousin, you said you were here to do something?
Oh, I was just here to find partially to help with the preparations, but also I just need a quiet space to meditate for a moment. It's been so long since I've been back at the temple, and there's just been something on my mind.
Okay. Do you need anything special? Any spiritual requirements? Like any incense?
Incense would be nice. Incense is
Okay.
a very nice blend.
Sure, I can have something arranged for you. Here, I'll walk with you. Adita and
He's gonna give Oriana a
Ceres,
hug.
I'll be right back and I'll entertain you, but let me take care of Theodora.
Oh, okay. Sitting here like this,
Behave,
with
you
his face.
two. Theodora's just gonna look at them and just, Adita, just keep an eye on him.
The pretty lady is going to come back soon. Don't you worry.
I'm hoping that Adita's embarrassment and flustering is enough entertainment for us.
I didn't know you could get this red, Adita. It is a very good shade on you.
Oriana and
Punch him in
Theodora.
the shoulder.
Theodora and Oriana will take their leave. Oriana will escort you to a different part of the temple. This one is probably more for, like you were asking for meditation, for contemplation, a place where the seers, the people who can look into the future, can try to do some readings in peace.
Right. Yeah, she remembers this place. She didn't like it very much at the beginning, but now she's God.
So this one particular room she takes you into, just, you know, it locks from the inside. It locks from the inside for privacy. And it is actually, of all things, this is one of the more modest rooms in the temple. There is a simple cushion, nothing elaborate, for you to just sit there and meditate if you want. Okay, yes. And we have some incense over here. I'll get those started for you. Is everything okay?
Oh, stop. I just had a very weird dream. Something of nightmares, but it wasn't a dream. It was the vision of some sort. I can't really say of what, if it was future, of past. I can't tell, so I'm hoping that maybe meditating on it would reveal some truth to it, some information that I can understand.
Very well. I'll leave you here. I'll entertain your friends, and if you need anything, just ring the bell. Someone will be by.
Theodora would smile warmly and very tightly. I genuinely don't know how you deal with this.
Well, I don't know how you go on adventures and fight strange things and come out okay. I guess we all have our strengths and our places to be.
Very much so. Thank you for keeping my friends entertained.
I'll try to entertain Adita to the best of my ability.
Theodora would just giggle at that.
I'll see you later, cousin. Okay. So she's going to go off and eventually meet back up with Adita and Ceres.
Yes.
Theodora.
Yes.
The incense is lit. Meditation is not just a matter of just sitting in place. Part of the process of meditation for a Larissan priestess does involve a dance. So please do me a favor and give me a performance check.
Oh, wonderful. Let's see how this goes. Not bad.
Not bad at all. You begin your performance. As you are dancing, as your body is moving, the smell and the sight of the incense begins to coalesce around you. Now do me a favor and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Pick. There we go.
Okay,
Oh.
10.
Okay.
You stop in place and you begin to drop to the ground. Your knees gently laying you down. Your back is up. Your eyes focused on the smoke in the room. Your eyes then begin to close. Now give me one more wisdom saving throw.
Hey.
18. Okay. The vision slightly comes back. You see the person that was on his knees with the look of madness about his face. You hear the weeps of people around the cell. You begin to move. The images, as you get close to them, and if you try to touch them, it's like a wisp of smoke that your hand passes through. You turn to look at the individual, and you see the hands once again on his head. You see the figure, as before, emerge from the darkness. Slightly, its mouth opens, and you do see the large, translucent teeth in its mouth.
Now this is the craziness. That's really fucking.
It opens wide, and as it's about to slam down, it stops. And you feel that it looks at you.
Theodora stares back.
Theodora, take 4 points of psychic damage as you wake
Ow.
up.
Ow. Ow.
Oh,
Okay.
Theodora,
Okay.
there's a little bit of blood that is running down your nose and a little bit of blood running down your right ear.
Okay. Alrighty then. Did it seem familiar? Like one of my past thing that she's seen through like a not something from a religious, something like fragments that she knows about.
The thing that you're trying to decide is if where is this a memory from a past life?
Yes.
You do have a strong sense that that is a very distinct possibility. The only thing is you don't know whose memory it belongs to. Whether it's the person on his knees or if it's the other people that were chained up in this dungeon.
Theodora has a lot to think about, but she's just gonna lay down. God, her head hurts.
Adita and Ceres. So,
What?
Oriana and Theodora, you do see walk away. Adita, you do punch Ceres in the shoulder. Is there anything else you would like to do while you are here?
Yeah, you know what? I think Ceres and I are gonna wander around the atrium together, sticking to the shadows.
Adita, roll me a perception check.
Yes. Do I remember how to perceive?
The rest is gone.
Or tuna that lizard.
All right, Ceres, you have snuck away from Adita. You are hiding in plain sight. No one seems to be paying you any mind. What do you wish to do?
I'm gonna be blowing out the candles as I walk around. and snubbing all the incenses. As I make my way to wherever Theodora and the other lady went.
All right. You're trying to follow them. Give me a survival check.
8.
Okay. Ceres, at one point, you think you have the location. You know exactly where to go. And you follow this one corridor, you make a turn, and there's this massive set of double doors.
I open them.
As
Not like all the way. Hello?
As you peek your head into the bathhouse of the temple, you do see a couple of heads turn your way.
Are they ladies or guys?
Yes.
Does anyone need a towel? Can I have a towel so I can come in? It looks very warm.
Thank
Thank you so much for the invitation. I appreciate you. What is your name, lady? As I walk in and start taking... are people, like, nude, or are they...
Very nude.
Oh, yeah, Ceres starts taking off all of his clothing. Yes, it's very nice of you to invite me. What is your name, lady?
Give me a persuasion check.
Can I get advantage?
No.
3. Natural 1. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
You see a couple people come. You have an inspiration. You can use it.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah. And you see a couple people like, I don't know. We're pretty free in this part. I mean, you just see some people. Yeah, sure. We don't really let a lot of Ceres
That person
in.
that's speaking, I'm going to be walking towards them wherever they are. Are they in the bath or out of the bath?
This guy is out of the bath.
Out of the bath, I'm walking right over to him, and I'll like tap him on his back as I'm like moving us into the baths. Like, yes, no, I understand. Not many Ceresan. There aren't very many of us around here, you know? Especially in Savona. That's very weird. You should get more of us. We're very good people. Get in the bath. Come on. Yes, as I like dip my tail into my feet. So like, oh, that's so good. So as I was saying, I wanted to see why we didn't have so many Ceresan. Also, you're very muscular. Do you know how to play pinochle?
I'm unfamiliar with Pinochle. Can you describe it to me?
All right, so when one man and one woman apparently mash each other's bodies together repeatedly, it's called pinochle. I've watched Theodora do it many times with the tent flap. It's
You
very
do
weird. I don't
see
understand the desire.
you there. Okay. Give me
Yes, Dave?
give me a perception check. Give me a perception check.
How to
3.
completely derail a campaign?
Okay.
I'm very good at it.
You see the guy looking at you and it's like Theodora Valshim, right?
Oh, yeah, she's very good at it from what I understand.
You know what? I believe it. There's been some wonderful things talked about Theodora.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she plays it often. It's very weird. She must be really good at it, how often she plays.
that's a very good, healthy thing. You know that, right?
Playing pinochle? Yeah, but I don't know how. They don't even have cards, and I'm told it has cards.
Yes, it's a Larissan tradition to play Pinochle with cards, and the priests and priestesses are very adept at playing it. It's a trade secret, though.
So I have to be a priest.
Yes, you would
That's
have to be.
unfortunate. This bath is very warm. Is the water any good? That's not good water.
It's not for drinking. It's for bathing.
Ah, that makes more sense why it's so bad.
It's very floral, by the way.
My mouth tastes like roses.
So, what brings you into our temple?
I was following Theodora, and I got lost.
I see. and you decided to join everyone in the bath. You see a couple people are now kind of like sitting around and are very interested.
Yeah, why not? It looked very nice. This is a nice bath. It feels warm.
Yes, it's at a very lovely temperature. It's nice and it's relaxing.
By the way, I still have the sword with me. I'm completely naked with the sword in my hand in the bath.
Is there
And the
any
helmet.
reason? Is there is there any reason for the sword?
Yes, he likes the bath too, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, he likes it too. It's very warm.
So, you have joined
This is
us in the
literally look I
bath.
give him.
You don't seem like an aggressive sort, so
Oh, I've killed many people.
oh, but you're not interested in killing anyone here.
No, why would I? You're all very nice people, and you have a wonderful bath.
GM Dave, while all this is going on, I want another perception check.
Give me a survival check to see if you could find his. Okay, perception
Okay,
check
I will
to.
happily take a survival check to
Give me
track him
either
down.
or at this point.
Damn.
Where is he?
All right. You start tracking him. You know, you can tell by the way of the miniature little chaoses that have erupted around the temple, from the incense being put out, some candles put out. And someone said, did you hear there's a Saracen in the bath?
And so I'm going to follow the trail of awkward gasping till I find the bath.
All right. You do see that the doors are slightly ajar. Do you look inside?
Yeah, obviously. I'm tracking a dangerous criminal.
You
Dangerous criminal.
You see before you a couple of people, both men and women, very much, using the bath, using the facility in their birthday suits. And a couple of them have circled around a lavender Saracen holding a sword and wearing a helmet.
So, and that's when I told them, no, that is not your foot. That is his foot.
You know what? Give me a persuasion check. Let's see if everyone laughs with you.
15.
You people start laughing and they're having a good time. They're enjoying Cereza's stories.
Now wait until I tell you about the captain that shouldn't have been.
Yep, they seem
Adita,
to be enjoying this.
they're enjoying this. But there's your Saracen in the middle of all these people.
And he's naked with a sword.
Yes.
And a helmet. So I'm not naked. There's a helmet.
And a helmet. Oh, crap.
What's the 19 for?
You see someone
Eric.
approach the door. Hello, are you here to join in the bath?
Who did they say this to?
Adita.
Are you saying I smell?
Well, I
I had a
assume if
bath.
Wait a minute. Top knot, bald head, little rugged. I think I've heard of you. You're one of Oriana's friends, right?
Maybe. What's it to you?
Hey, everyone, this is Oriana's friend.
Ceres turns around after hearing that and dives into the bath. Oh, I only got a 9 on my stealth this time, and I'm getting out of the bath.
Huge splash.
I dive down, pop up, and go.
Oh, yes. Isn't one of... Yes, Oriana's friend, but she's also one of Theodora's friends. I can't believe Theodora's back. It's so amazing to see her again. Oh, what's your name?
Adita,
Would you like to join us in the bath?
I've had a bath. Thank you.
I mean, this lovely Saracen was telling us all sorts of stories.
Ma'am, that is a dangerous Scaleparus Magister. I've come to remove it from the premises.
But he seems so nice. He's fun. Although it is weird that he's
You
bathing.
did not allow it to get wet, did you? They're extremely dangerous when wet.
I think his head is peeking out from the water there.
It's literally just the horns from the helmet.
Yeah. Ma'am, it is extremely important that you understand that the Scaleparus Magister is not permitted to become wet under any circumstances. It can undergo massive shifts in personality and dangerous transformations.
He's gonna pop out of the bath. No, that's you. Oh.
As you can see, it is beginning. I should remove him from the premises immediately. It can often be treated with massive amounts of sausage.
Breasts.
And apparently pheasant breast.
Delicious.
I strongly recommend that you allow me to remove this creature, and that no one go near it or engage with it further in any way.
Adita, I didn't know you wanted to come into the bath.
Perfect. Ceres is leaving. Is there another door out of the bath?
No, there's only one way in.
If they get enough space between Adita and the doors, I'm going. Why don't you move them over there? I'm sure she was looking at that bath over there, the small one, for like 2-3 people.
I came to remove a dangerous pest from the bath region because I was worried about... I gotta go! I'm taking my lizard!
No!
Adita, like, unceremoniously just storms into the bath, like, stomps into the water, waist deep, grabs Ceres by the horns of the helmet, and hauls him out.
Goodbye, my friend!
Bye! Have a wonderful time! Thank you for coming!
Have fun in the castle.
Do you think it'll work?
It'd take a miracle.
Oriana says, Adita.
Yes, I'm getting him out. Absolutely.
I'll come by the hotel and you and me can have a private bath later.
Adita, like, chomps down on her lips, turns beet red, and determinedly drags Ceres across the floor, out the door of the bath.
Still naked.
Still naked as the day he hatched, except for his helmet.
Well, I'm going to assume that Ceres is going to grab his bundle of stuff as he's being dragged out for comedic purposes.
You think Adita's giving any thought to this?
It's just a casual grab as he's being dragged.
It's like stomp, stomp, stomp. This is mine. Thank you.
Dragging you out by the helmet and tail.
Theodora, this whole process for you took about 2.5 to 3 hours passed by.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You do hear that your friends have left back to go back to the hotel after an incident in the bath. Oriana explains everything in detail to you, and she says she will be by later at the hotel.
You know what? It could have gone much worse.
It's true.
There was no fire involved. Ceres made them laugh.
Yeah.
Adita, turned beet red. That's actually probably one of the better encounters.
At this point, Fortuna walks into the hotel. Speaking of fire, so I signed up Ceres to judge a chili cook-off.
Ah, perfect. After the adventure I had today, I deserve a treat.
Oh, God. Do you know what you've done?
Oh, I am well aware. And we need more of those crunchy corn treats.
Super easy.
Yes.
Yeah. By the way, Adita, you feel like
What?
kicking the crap out of somebody with a wooden sword for money?
Shit out of me, actually.
Is that even a question, Nico?
Look, I just had to do my due diligence and ask first.
Hey, we haven't been in the Legion in a couple of months. I think we can throw due diligence out the window. Yes! Bring on the splinters. Who am I shanking?
Yeah. Tomorrow night, I got the address here.
Yeah. This is gonna be great, Nico. Tomorrow night.
And,
Yeah, tomorrow night.
and eventually, Oriana and Theodora will walk through the doors as well.
And then Adita will just die of mortification.
And
Great. Nice to see you again, Oriana. Fortuna and I were about to take Ceresa out for a bit of a walk. Theodora, you want to come with?
Yeah, sure. I'll come with. I can regale you with the stories that Oriana told. Their adventures in the temple.
Yeah. Fortuna,
That sounds fabulous.
yeah. Fortuna, you grab one leg. I'll take the other leg. We'll just drag them.
What? Ah!
Fortuna just pulls, like, she sends Harley away for the time being, and she just pulls out some of, like, the leftover lamb and just kind of holds it, like, forms, like, one of her cards into, like, a fishing pole and holds it on a stick in front of Ceres.
you see Harley was just like with his book and a fan. It's like, oh, just always at the good parts.
I mean, you can read it somewhere else, just not here.
Amazing.
Fine. I will make my departure. And he goes flying away.
Yeah, one of her cards just origamis into a fishing line. She puts the meat on it, holds it in front of Ceres.
All kinds of fun.
Amazing. This is
So-
amazing.
Theodore has her own date to go to, but she's totally fine with letting at the temple.
Pardon, dog's got to go out.
All
Well, if
right.
you've got a date to go on, you go ahead and go on that date. I mean, I think Nico and I have got this for now. Unless you got a date too, Nico.
And Nico's gone.
Well, I guess I'm in charge of...
Wait, Nico's
She kind of
gone?
thinks about it, takes another card, just swaps it into string, and just puts it on Ceres so that now the fishing line's, like, held onto him.
And as everyone leaves the room, Oriana closes the door and presents a bottle of wine. How about a drink to start the evening off?
End scene. Oh.
And that's where we'll leave it for tonight.
Yay!
All right.
Yeah.
This is just all kinds of amazingness.
All right. Everyone who came to the stream tonight, I want to say thank you very much. I always love having people come up and interacting and hanging out with us while we just chill out and have some fun. You know, and we hope our fun is your entertainment. So at the end of every stream, one of the things I like to do is my players, some of them have projects that they're working on, and this is their chance to shine. So Adita, aka Heidi, what projects do you have
hey.
going on?
Hi, folks. I am Heidi Hogarten. I am actually a voiceover artist and audiobook narrator. So my latest project, the Bloodline Chronicles Witches Night, is actually coming out this summer. You can check it out at evelynsilver.com. EternalEvelyn.com. Link is in the chat. Give it a listen. I think you guys will get a lot of fun out of some spooky LGBT vampire goodness.
Ooh, that's all sorts of fun, good stuff. Nico, aka Mars, what you got going on, buddy?
Well, name's Mars, and you could also catch me on currently Wednesday nights on Random Encounter Productions, as we are finishing up a pretty hefty arc in the Feywild where there's Mummies. Lots of mummies. It's bad. Oh, no. We need fire. Lots of fire. Just, no. Burn them down. Where's Brendan Fraser?
He's on
the wrong side of the river.
Kez, what do you have going on?
Aside from also being part of the Random Encounter Productions crew, so yes, please send Brendan Fraser. I also do the art thing. You can catch me on Critical Kez on Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook.
All right, make sure you check it out, and we're going to be showing off some of the artwork she's done for us. So I just got to put that together. Ceres, what you got going on? AKA Slavinus.
Nothing.
Good.
No other games going on? Or that game's on hiatus now, right?
No.
No?
No. It's still going. You see?
Okay. And fellow streamer Theodora, aka Shadow Shura. What you got? You're muted.
If I unmuted, there we go. Nothing much really. Elden Ring and Kirby. Two very different games, but still playing both of them. And that is my Twitch channel. I'll be streaming later tonight.
So make sure you check her out. Let's
Get
see.
your bonus F-bombs with Shura.
Yes.
There are no short supply there.
Hey, you know what? As one of the things I like, Shura introduced me to this. We're going to be raiding someone tonight. We're going to raid someone called Toastify. He's a cute little VTuber as well. So we're going to get that prompt and ready to go.
Raid.
Again, my name is David Lopez. I've been your host and GM for Roleplay Games, a variety Twitch channel that has TTRPGs, video games, and when my ankle feels better, we're going to go back to doing some fitness stuff as well.
Yay!
And before we go, please remember, everyone, every single day, do something for your mental health, do something for your physical health. You deserve to take care of yourself, and like these people here, you deserve to go on your own grand epic adventure. So prepare yourself for it and continue it. And until we meet again, remember to always, and I mean always, crit those gains! And we'll see you on the next stream. Take care, everyone.